beginning of this module, I want to help you develop your visualization skills. Let's face it, it's difficult if you never thought of how data flows through a computer system to actually visualize that in your mind in a symmetric way. So we're going to start at level 1 or layer 1, the physical layer, and just get comfortable with motherboard layout. Specifically, you might be asked on your E+ exam to identify particular motherboards and motherboard components by sight. So while it might not be all that important right now for you to concentrate on the numbers, instead I want you to focus on the names of the different motherboard's form factors and the names of the main components that you find on the motherboards, okay? Because the good news is that any motherboard, especially any personal computer motherboard, is going to contain the same basic components. Even if you go back to the original ETX and even at the dawn of the IBM PC, the original ETF form factors motherboards, they all have the same basic stuff. They have a processor slot, at least one, where the central processor unit fits in and actually physically connects via copper connectors to the motherboard logic. You're going to have banks for your random access memory. You're going to have expansion card slots that allow you to extend the functionality of the computer. You're going to have what is called a chipset that functions alongside the processor to help communication. And also you're going to have your CMOS that stores your BIOS system settings, powered by a CR20-32 battery. You will have a number of connectors on the edge of the motherboard that normally face the rear of the case that allow you to connect in stuff like your Ethernet networking jack and USB peripheral devices. And then finally you have a series of power connectors. You need to have power after all. For instance, your hard drives, if you have optical drives installed, audio cards, sometimes they require separate power. You will have all of those ports and slots and expansion capabilities on any motherboards. See you in the next video.